Yo, what's up guys? You got pokeaim here with another Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee Wi-Fi battle. Today we're going to be featuring Weezing. I know I see a lot of comments for Weezing, and don't worry, I see a lot of comments for Mr. Mime and Lone. I'll read all the comments. Don't worry, they're coming. We're going to be doing Weezing today, maybe Mr. Mime tomorrow. No promises. Depends on how I'm feeling when I record this. But I will be doing all of them, so don't worry. But yeah, Weezing. Interesting Pokemon. Weak to ground and psychic. Unfortunately in this game there's no abilities, so it lacks the levitate ability, so it doesn't have that immunity to ground type attacks. But Weezing's still pretty cool, having access to Will-O-Wisp, which is really nice, allowing us to burn our opponent. Also have Explosion, could be a pretty cool nuke. Fire Blast in its arsenal is also really nice for Pokemon like Melmetal. And then you also have Sludge Bomb as stab. And I've always loved Weezing. I always thought it was such a cool Pokemon, and watching the anime growing up, or I guess the cartoon technically, because I didn't even know it was like what anime was when I was a kid, right? But watching the cartoon growing up, I was able to, okay, I don't know what you're doing, Pikachu. I would always see Weezing and James say, hey, Weezing, smokescreen, and then, you know, Ash not being able to do anything. So I always had like some love for this Pokemon, and I always wish it was better than, I'm so sorry, I keep clicking things. I always wish it was better than what it was, but can work as a potential physical wall, maybe. I think the big thing it has for it is, again, that burn. So we're looking for a battle. I'll pause until we find one. If you guys would like to check out the playlist down below to see any of my previous Wi-Fi battles, or suggest another Pokemon, or check out the guide, all of that is down below in the description. We'll be right back, guys, with a battle. Alright, guys, so we got a game. Gonna be a little bit of a toughie, considering my opponent has Pokemon like Dragonite, Hitmonlee, all giant threats. However, man, I wish Weezing did have Levitate, because I'd completely wall Hitmonlee. Weezing can at least get some burns off, which would be really nice here. I'm going to lead off my Starmie, because it looks like Aerodactyl will be his rocker, and he's going to be going with Mega Alakazam versus me. He could do differently, but Starmie matches up well versus Aerodactyl as a lead. I also have Ice Beam for Dragonite, which is very important. And basically the idea is use Weezing to maybe burn Hitmonlee, burn Dragonite, literally knock out Sandslash with Fire Blast, or burn Muck. Any of that would be great. And then I think Weezing did its job to open up late game for Kangaskhan or my own Dragonite. Obviously I have to be careful about his Dragonite, but luckily I'm using a Starmie that has Ice Beam today, so that's pretty good. A few things as well. If he leads Aerodactyl, I will click Scald, and then from there I'll click Thunder Wave with my Starmie. I want to go Scald first because I want to put it in range of Sucker Punch from my Kangaskhan. I think Kangaskhan is the key to winning, and I think Weezing just burning everything is going to be really nice for that too. And just the fact that Starmie has Thunder Wave, it's just really good in this game. Let's see how he leads. If he leads off of Aerodactyl, I might just Thunder Wave at turn 1. I'll live a Shadow Ball. It'll do a lot. But Thunder Waving at turn 1, especially if he Mega Evolves, means that Kangaskhan has so much fun. Leads off at Aerodactyl, yeah. I figured he'd lead this to Rock and then just go Alakazam towards the end. So we'll lead off with Starmie. As I mentioned, we're going to go for Scald first, and then if we don't burn him, we're going to go for Thunder Wave after. If we do manage to burn him, we will go for Recover spam, just so we don't have to deal with this Pokemon later. Goes right for Crunch. Because I am Bold Starmie, I will be able to tank this. Not as well as I would like. Surprised he didn't Rock there. Let's see if we burn him now. We don't burn him. So Crunch is interesting. I think that's Adamant Aerodactyl, because this is my Bold Starmie, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong, but I believe this is my Bold Starmie, and I should not have been 2-8 KO'd by that. So that may be Adamant Aerodactyl. Then again, Starmie doesn't have the best defense, but Aerodactyl isn't the best offensive threat either. So there's a few plays I can make here. I could go Sandslash. Sandslash could take the Crunch, obviously, and from there Rock Slide to knock him out. Huh. Yeah, he got a really high roll on the first one. Yeah, we're gonna switch. If he gets up Rocks, good play. But I can't risk Starmie right now. Starmie's very important. But we have Aerodactyl in range of Sucker Punch, so that's very important for Kangaskhan. Let's see if he crunches again. Does go for another crunch. And he crits me. No defense drop though. I'm gonna go for Stealth Rock. Even if he taunts me, I do value Rocks a lot versus Dragonite. He may switch out fearing the Rock Slide, though he doesn't really have a switch. Yeah, just goes for his own Rock Slide, trying to flinch me. So hopefully I get my Rocks up here. Don't flinch me. Nice. So I get my Rocks up. Very good for Dragonite. And obviously meaning that Aerodactyl, if it switches out, can't come back in. He may go for Rocks now. That was actually a pretty good play, because I think it was more likely I went for Rocks over Rock Slide that turn. And he was trying to flinch me in range of Earthquake, but I'll still live this. I tanked that pretty comfortably, actually. And we do manage to connect. Great. So we get rid of Aerodactyl at the cost of half my Starmie's HP. But we do get up rocks, and it's pretty much confirmed that my opponent has Mega Alakazam. Now, I am a little bit worried about that Dragonite. I'm not gonna lie. I'm very worried about that Dragonite, actually. Especially if it's Adamant. Yeah, Adamant Dragonite could be a problem. Because I don't know how well Weezing takes it. Because he can Earthquake me, unfortunately. But then again, Weezing has base 120 defense. So, maybe he won't even do that much. Regardless, burning him will be amazing for me. Go Sandslash. Sandslash is a rocker. Weezing does take... Nice, Weezing takes a hit. Sandslash is a rocker. I do value Earthquake on this. Let's see if I can win a speed tie. I do. And this is really important too. Because my Dragonite in the late game really likes Sandslash being gone. He gets up his own Stealth Rock. So my Dragonite, like I said, in the late game really values Sandslash being gone for it to do its work. Unfortunately, Ice Shard should take me out. Yeah, I don't really want to switch on Starmie now. Maybe I'll switch in I'll go Starmie after because it might invite in his Dragonite. I do have Ice Beam for it. So yeah, Earthquake is fine. Sandslash is in range of Sucker Punch as well, so things are looking good. He does switch out, not wanting to wish the speed tie. Maybe Dragonite? Alright, goes Dragonite. Nice. I don't mind Dragonite because I get the rocks on it. That's actually a very good play too, because it does give him a potential agility now. But yeah, I'll go for Rock Slide here. As he has Surf. Ooh, interesting. Very interesting. So you're using Special. That's a lot better for me, in a sense, because my my answers to Agility are really Weezing, which does tank a hit, and then going for Will-O-Wisp, so I have to land it as well. So a few options I can do here. I can go Starmie and just click Ice Beam. And I honestly think that's the best one. It does guarantee the KO on Dragonite. And if he brings in Muck, I can switch out into my Weezing and then just Will-O-Wisp something. And like I said, it does guarantee the KO because rocks were up. So Starmie can just come out and click Ice Beam. He may go Alolan Muck. I don't mind chip damage on that either. And if he goes Muck, I'll be able to bring out my... Alolan Sandslash will die, even if it 4 times resist. Yeah, if he goes Muck, I'll be able to bring out my Weezing and just click Will-O-Wisp on something. Give me some nice damage for you. As long as I have my Alolan Muck in the back, I should be... Or excuse me, yeah, my Alolan Muck. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. As long as I have that in the back, I should be good versus the Alakazam. And we can just go Weezing on this. And I don't see a reason to not click Will-O-Wisp now. I really don't. With Weezing, like... Once I get it in, a burn is a burn, man. A burn is good. Getting it on Zam is nice, too. Getting on anything. Big ol' Weezing. What's up, buddy? Goes for Crunch. I'm gonna tank it. No defense drops either. Nice. So I get a Will-O-Wisp off. And Will-O-Wisp is really good because it allows my Starmie to actually recover off on this guy. Goes for the Protect. Didn't see that coming, but it's whatever. This thing's already in range of Earthquake anyway. I really want to explode. So if he goes Alakazam, I'm very tempted to actually click Explosion. Because I don't think he'd Psychic immediately as I have a Muck. He may go for Calm Mind. But right here, he might sack Alolan Sandslash. I don't think he should sack Muck. Muck is very important for my Starmie. He can't go Hitmonlee. He'll get burnt. Unless he has Facade on Hitmonlee, he can't go Hitmonlee. If he does, then good play. But yeah, Muck is in range of Earthquake from my Dragonite and my Mega Kangaskhan. It'd be really cool, though, if he did go out into Alakazam and then he went for Calm Mind, anticipating me to want to go Muck or Dazzling Gleam. And he does go Alakazam. And then what ended up happening is I explode on that and he dies. That'd be really cool. But it's fine. Getting a burn on Zam is really, really nice. Because that's just residual damage he does not recover from. I really want to click Explosion now. I really want to click Explosion. Because I don't think he'd Psychic because I have an Alolan Muck. What do you have in the back? Dragonite's like at 50%. He has a Hitmonlee, which is probably the biggest threat. I feel like you don't Psychic here. I'm gonna explode. Because I have a Alolan Muck. I feel like if anything, you Dazzle and Gleam. Predicting me to go Muck. Because you know I have a Muck. Maybe you'll Shadow Ball. Shadow Ball probably knocked me out. This might have been a misplay, but I really hope he Calm Minds or Dazzling Gleams here. He doubles, anticipating my my Muck to come out. And he goes Hitmonlee and I get an explosion off on it. Oh, this is still amazing because this is... Kangaskhan just wins. Kangaskhan just wins now with Hitmonlee gone. Even if I don't knock it out, if I just do enough damage to the point of Kangaskhan coming in, yeah, he definitely predicted my Muck. There we go! Yo, Weezing did what I needed to do. I knew he wouldn't Psychic there because I have an Alolan Muck. I just knew he wouldn't Psychic. But that turn is so good because Kangaskhan just wins now. Like, actually, that turn is so good for me. I just knew he wouldn't Psychic. I'm happy. Weezing did his job. It burnt Zam, which maybe doesn't matter too much, but... I mean, it means I can Earthquake it. I don't have to outrage it with Dragonite. Now I bring out Kangaskhan. If he goes Dragonite, great. I go for Fake Out into Facade and I knock out Dragonite. And that should be game. Kangaskhan should be able to knock out the remaining members. So Weezing did its job. I'm so happy he doubled into Hitmonlee, predicting me to want to go out into my... Alolan Muck. I just knew he wouldn't Psychic there. So I'm really happy that Weezing already did its job in game 1. Getting a burn off on something and Explosion picking up a KO. You can go ahead and give me this Dragonite right here. Crit did not matter at all. I knock you out with Facade anyway. Guaranteed. Go ahead and give me this. Dragonite is gone. Alakazam can come out. I don't even have to Sucker Punch. I can just go for Facade. The reason I won't go for Sucker Punch is because if he starts Calm... Sorry, I just drink some water. The reason I wouldn't go for Facade... or won't go for Sucker Punch is because if he starts Calm Minding up and outplays all my Sucker Punch, could be bad. I'm pretty sure you die. My friend, I'm pretty sure you die. This is adamant. This is a strong Earthquake. Adamant Kangaskhan. And the reason this could have been bad is because if that was Jolly Hitmonlee, it does outspeed Adamant Mega Kangaskhan. So, getting off that explosion on his only threat for Kangaskhan is amazing. I'm happy it's gone. I'm happy it all worked out. I really am. Big ol' Sand Slash gonna come out. Doesn't even matter. Just click Earthquake here. I don't care if he Ice Shards me. Yep, he just runs. Alright, awesome. So, Weezing did its job in the first game. I am very, very happy about that. Getting rid of a giant threat. This is why Explosion is pretty cool as a nuke. It's also really nice because it just stops your opponent from setting up on you, right? Like, for example, if I burn Dragonite after, I can explode, get the chip damage I need for Kangaskhan, and to Fake Out and Sucker Punch. I'm really happy about that. So, Weezing did its job in the first game. I'm going to look for another battle, guys, though. We will be right back. Alright, guys, we got a game versus Kyle. Now, this guy, very much like Weezing's ability just to Will-O-Wisp everything, a bunch of physical attackers besides Executor. So that's really nice for me. Burning Rhydon is fantastic for Kangaskhan. Same thing with Beedrill, burning Dragonite, all that. So I'm actually going to lead off with Weezing because I think he can get a burn immediately. If he opts to lead off with his Beedrill and just Draw Run me, I'll tank it and I'll burn it. Obviously, my opponent does have access to Heal Bell support on their team because they do have a starter Eevee, but that's only if they have that move. Not Heal Bell, I think it's Swirly Swirl. Well, it is Heal Bell-esque, but it's not actually Heal Bell. Lead off with Beedrill, not bad. So I got Weezing versus Beedrill. Will-O-Wisp is by far my best play. My opponent has basically all physical attackers besides Executor, which I threaten with Sludge Bomb anyway. So we're going to go for Will-O-Wisp here. As they may Drill Run me. Because they do live a Flamethrower or Fire Blast. Not comfortably, but they do live it. They do Drill Run me. Alright. I would very much like to land this, please. They crit me turn 1 as well. Yep, I knew it. We do manage to land the Will-O-Wisp though. That's fantastic. So, getting a burn off on Beedrill is amazing because it actually doesn't deal with my team very well at all. So Weezing did its job in this one. Unfortunately, it got crit. I knew it was a crit like instantly when I saw that damage. But, yeah, we'll see if that Eevee actually has the Heal Bell ability. Hopefully it doesn't. Because getting that damage off is really nice. I decided to go Sand Slash here as basically it allowed me to get up rocks. Now, I don't disagree with their turn 1 play if they do have Heal Bell. Otherwise, I think it was a poor play. Let's see, though. Because they don't really switch in too well to Sand Slash either. They could go out into Eevee and burn me, which I'm assuming that's what they want to do. I don't think any of Eevee's attacks actually knock me out, but I'm also not sure. Like, the Leech Seed attack is annoying. Maybe I want to go Kangaskhan and get burnt, though. I don't know if Sappy Seed knocks out Sand Slash. Huh. It might, though. Because Sand Slash doesn't have the best. Actually, I doubt it does. Because Sappy Seed is physical, is it not? Yeah, I'm living every hit. I'm taking my rocks. Let's see if he goes for the Heal Bell move. Yep. Smart. So that was a good play then by their turn 1 because they do have the Heal Belly move. So very smart. Yep. They managed to heal the burn on that, but now what I can do is bring out my Kangaskhan in case they want to burn. And basically, if you guys didn't know, moves like Facade don't care about burn, and Facade is super important. Like, Facade basically gets doubled in power, so if they want to go for Sizzly Slide, I don't mind being burnt because then I have a full power Facade. Everything else is obviously weaker, but they throw off a Toxic, which is the same thing. Actually, maybe even a little bit better because it means all my other attacks are still their same base power, but my Facade is just broken. So, I'm okay with that. Again, my Facade gets stronger. They should go right on though, huh? I'm gonna double, anticipating them to go right on, so I can get in Weezing there. And I am. They go for Headbutt instead. No! Why'd they try and take me out with that? So they would have sacked this. Okay, so can Weezing still do anything? It can still outspeed stuff. You know what? I'm willing to let them. I'm willing to keep Weezing just because it can outspeed Snorlax and burn it. It can outspeed Rhydon and burn it. And I didn't think they'd be willing to give me their. First off, I can't believe they went for Headbutt of all things. Why do they have Headbutt? But secondly, because basically every other one of Eevee's attacks is a lot better. Maybe the Poison wasn't as good because look how much damage my Kangaskhan has on it. I'm just gonna Mega Evolve here and click Facade. I should be able to blow. No, I misclicked. I misclicked. No. I was gonna say I should be able to blow back Eevee, but this sucked. That really sucks because I'm absolutely misclicking my attacks there. That did so much. So Facade was definitely gonna blow you back. Alright, I'm sad at myself because I'm throwing away my Kangaskhan. I can still win this game with Dragonite, that's for sure. But I'm throwing away Kangaskhan, so that was a misclick, guys. This is what I wanted to click, and I wanted to get rid of this Eevee. But I'm happy that Eevee's gone because now when I burn something, they're burned for good. But at the same time, I accidentally gave up my Kangaskhan. I should just click Facade immediately. And now something like Rhydon can just deal with 2 Pokemon, right? By getting up rocks. Opts to go Beedrill. I mean, I don't really switch him very well to you. I'm just gonna get some damage off on you with Sucker Punch. That's the play, I think. Because if you U-turn, you'll die upon rocks when you come back in. I don't think they should have made this play. I don't think their Eevee should have stayed in either, because I would have been able to knock it out with Facade. See what I copped today? What did you cop? That's Plunder Pit. That does so much, and he does opt to U-turn, so I think that was a poor play. What they should have done was went Rhydon. Rhydon 100% should have been their play, but the reason I stayed in there is because if they get up rocks, I can't even switch it on a double because rocks plus poison will knock me out. So what was really bad start for me, and unfortunately I got rid of one of my main win cons, I think. Ended up being a little bit better because I was able to get rid of Beedrill and Eevee. So opening up a door for my boy Tim's. My boy Blender got some Tim's. Not bad. I'm from New York, so that means a lot to me. Anyway, Rhydon comes out. I think if I were them, I would have went Executor, because I think Executor would have been the only thing that keeps out Starmie. But this gives me a Scald. Now, they could easily go Executor now. They could go Dragonite. They could go Snorlax. All 3 of those are fine. I think Snorlax is the better one because it might have Facade itself. But this is better for me because I obviously keep out Rhydon. I can click Scald. as they go Snorlax. Maybe they're toxic or anything like that. I don't get a burn. That's okay, though. Muck still has self-destruct. Yeah, I don't want to sack my my Weezing just yet. Because I can still potentially outspeed the Executor. Or even this, if it comes down to it. And just explode on it. So... I don't know what they went for there. I think they missed. But I'm a Swords Dance here. Reason I'm Swords Dancing is because they won't knock me out in one hit. And if they go Dragonite, I hit that thing up with a +2. I either hit that thing up with a +2 Rock Slide or they're forced to go for Outrage here. Oh, they went for Toxic. That's what they missed. Alright. Sorry about that, buddy. I didn't see what happened there. I was looking at the side. I'm still mad I misclicked that Sucker Punch because I would have definitely facaded. But even then, they should not have went Beedrill after. They definitely did not value HP on their Beedrill at all. Let's go for Earthquake here. Surprised it didn't go Dragonite or Executor because it technically walls me, but Sand Slash able to pick off Snorlax is very important. And +2 also means I deal with Rhydon. I can deal with Dragonite. Dragonite has to go for Outrage, I believe, to knock me out. I don't think Earthquake knocks me out. Unless it's like a Surfer. Like the one that I faced in the other game. But otherwise, I'm pretty sure I'm out of range of Earthquake. So, they do go Executor. Nice, because this will give me the opportunity to then go into Weezing after. So, I'll get off some damage here with Rock Slide, then I'll be able to go Weezing and click Sludge Bomb. As they have Protect. That's alright. I won't die to Poison. Not this turn, anyway. And I get off enough damage on them for Sludge Bomb. Of course, it might depend on their nature because Weezing is naturally faster, but I am running a minus speed nature, so I may be slower than their Executor. But either way, they don't really switch in very well to Rock Slide. If I get this damage off on Executor, or if they go Rhydon, I just win the game anyway. Because Starmie wins, so... It's like, it's really win-win for me here. I don't care about Rhydon coming in, because I can always go Starmie and just click Scald. I would click Ice Beam, but the damage roll on this Pokemon isn't worth it, I think, because I don't think I knock him out. Plus, I want to try and knock out Executor with my Weezing. I might actually knock him out. But I don't want to reveal it because I want them going Dragonite next. Right, so if I go for Scald here, they may go Dragonite after. If they go hard Executor, I'm pretty sure I might be able to 2-KO. I may be able to 2-KO him. I'm not pretty sure, actually. I may be able to 2-KO him. I just have to make it so I don't lose to Dragonite clicking Outrage. So as long as I have Starmie alive, I'm good. Like, I'm pretty sure they die to Ice Beam now, especially after a crit and a burn. In fact, they should definitely die to Ice Beam. Yeah, they die. That's it. That's it. Starmie wins. I wanted to win the game with Weezing. I was able to get a crucial burn off on Beedrill, but even then, this will definitely knock you out, especially after a crit burn, yeah. That's unfortunate. At least Weezing did something in the first game. In the second game, it would have done a little bit more had I not been crit turn 1, because I could have actually switched it in on Executor, potentially Leech Seeding or Mega Draining even. But yeah, they lost. I could mess around with this Dragonite. And go for Thunder Wave over Ice Beam and try. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna try to get my Weezing to do something. So this is just some precaution for my endgame Dragonite to win as well. They do use Agility. They're gonna be faster than my thing anyway. So they wouldn't be faster without Agility, but now they will be faster. Yeah, I can't switch. Like I'll lose. I'm gonna be faster than them, but. Basically, the Thunder Wave ensured that my Weezing would have outsped Dragonite, but because they agility in the same turn, they will be faster than my Weezing. I tried to get my Weezing to come out again. It's alright. In Game 1, it did exactly what it needed to do, and had they not had Swirly Swirl on Eevee, in Game 2 it would have been good too. Definitely made a few misplays versus their Eevee. I think my opponent made a big misplay though when they went out to Beedrill. What they should have done was gone out to Rhydon. Rhydon had the freest rocks that turn. It had the freest rocks that turn. So that was a bit of a misplay on my opponent's part. Beedrill dies to rocks as well. I'm assuming they just might run. No, they don't. Okay. So yeah, that was a bit of a misplay on my opponent's part because Rhydon had free rocks that turn. I was very low. I was forced to switch. I would have went Weezing, and I would have been able to get off a burn on something, which was really nice. And a burn on, I obviously valued a burn on Rhydon because my endgame Dragonite was something I could win with. But yeah, them going Beedrill after I had misclicked and shown Sucker Punch meant that Beedrill no longer played for the rest of the game. And Beedrill was the fastest Pokemon on both sides of the field, right? No matter what 6 I sent out, unless I agility up with Dragonite or Thunder Wave Beedrill, Beedrill was always going to outspeed everything I had. So I think Kyle had some outs here and just didn't play them to the best of his ability. Unfortunately, Weezing wasn't able to do much in that one. Getting a burn on Will-O-Wisping Beedrill really early was nice, but the crit was bad for me. He made a good play going for U-turn as well. I think that he should not have sacked Eevee. I think Eevee should have came. I think he just always should have went Rhydon and then try to bring back in Eevee after. But yeah, also I don't think Headbutt's very good on Eevee, guys. I think the best moveset is Swirly Swirl if you're running Heal Bell support, Sappy Seed, Sizzly Slide, and then maybe just Protect. I think those are really good. You can run Buzzy Buzz if you want to paralyze your opponent. But I do think if you're running Sappy Seed, Protect is amazing for just for recovery. But I do hope you guys all enjoyed. Weezing did a little bit of work in that first game. Second game, not as much. But the first game, it was so crucial because it got rid of the only answer to my Kangaskhan. And then you guys saw at the end, Kangaskhan just went in. But yeah, hope you guys all enjoyed. I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye, my friends.